Hello, FlossTube friends. This is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Sunday, December 18th. It's approximately 4:20 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'm coming to you today with a little bit of a holiday FlossTube update. If you're new here, this is my channel, my YouTube channel, where I talk about cross-stitch. Therefore, it's called FlossTube. FlossTube is a subset of YouTube where people who create videos come out and talk to you about their love of cross stitch. This is also my FlossTube video or my FlossTube channel, but I also talk a little bit more about some other hobbies and some life stuff and just some life in general, and just kind of share with you a little bit about my stitching journey and my life here on earth. So welcome. If you're new, I hope you can find something here on my channel that will enable you or inspire you to try something new and to just generally hang out and have fun. If you're a returning watcher, thank you very much for coming back. It's always good to spend time with friends here on YouTube and to share love of crafting and everything else going on. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. It's always good to see old friends and to reconnect and to spread a little holiday cheer this time of year. So thank you very much and welcome back. If you haven't already, I encourage you to click the subscription button below and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new content. I've been trying to upload new content about every 2 weeks, most recently. Give or take a little bit. Hopefully, maybe in 2023, I might look at trying to be more punctual with an every week kind of update thing. I don't know. It just really depends on how life gets in the way of my updates. So that being said, today's video is all about cross stitch and cross stitch updates. I have a couple of updates to share with you. I'm kind of going off the cuff with this video just because trying to get it uploaded. I don't know how much editing I will be doing to this. My head is itchy. I don't know why. But anyway, just coming to you today with a couple of little updates. Sorry about that. I just noticed there was something on my screen that's a little weird. All right. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to talk to you today. I have some stitching updates to show you, some plans and just some general things. I have a special event going on tonight if you're interested in joining me. I know you probably don't have necessarily the cross stitch pattern that I am working on tonight, but anyway, I'll get into that a little bit more a little bit later. But I have a special kind of like stitch along night going on with my mom and I. Hopefully you've been kind of enjoying our Mo's Sale 12 Days of Christmas unbagging videos. We are doing it through Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is number 12 for us. I know typically the 12 Days of Christmas starts on Christmas Day and goes for 12 days after that. But we're using the Mo's Sale 12 Days of Christmas package set that we got this year to do the 12 days leading up to Christmas. It's just kind of our fun little way of doing it. Anyway, so today's December 18th, and today's also the first day of Hanukkah. So if you're out there and you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah to everybody out there that celebrates. I would sincerely love to hear more about your Hanukkah celebrations below. Also in our 12 days of Mo's Sale, or Mo's Sale 12 days video for this morning or today, I had asked if you had any Christmas traditions to please leave them below. Yeah, so I'm also doing a giveaway today, so just kind of keep watching for that. I'll be doing a giveaway at some point in the video, and yeah, so anyway, give me just 1 second. So without further ado, I would like to continue with my first little snippet of updates. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do some haul for you. So Those of you that have been watching my videos know that I have been in the Garan Toten Bags Grime Guard of the Month for pretty much ever since the Grime Guard of the Month has started. We got the, whoop, and it's upside down. Look at that. There we go. We got the Grime Guard of the Month, and look, it's got Santas and wreaths. It says cheerful. It has presents and lights and everything on it. Beautiful, beautiful Grime Guard. I get the 11 by 11 Q-Snap Grime Guards. You can see the label right there, and it's from Garan Toten Bags. It's Garan Toten Bags. Gary and Ronnie have recently announced the fact that they are moving to Alabama. They live down in Florida currently. Their house is up for sale. They've had open houses this weekend, so hopefully they'll get a really good offer on their house, and they'll be able to complete their move to Alabama very, very soon. For their Grime Guard of the Month and the Project Bag of the Month, every month they do a drawing for the people in their Grime Guard of the Month and the Project Bag of the Month groups. And the Project Bag of the Month group, their prize is a small little notions pouch. And for the Grime Guard of the Month, their prize is a project bag from their collection for the month of that. And anyway, I was the lucky winner this month of the project bag, and I got a double surprise because I got this Christmas project bag. This is their 12 by 13 project bag. This is their 12 by 13 project bag, and the fabric on the inside is very, very pretty. I love the Santas. And I also got the matching little notions pouch to go with it. And the notions pouch also has the same fabric on the inside. It's got Velcro closures, but it's the fabric project bag and the notions pouch from Garan Toten Bags. So I was very lucky to win the project bag for the Grime Guard of the Month subscription. Thank you very much, you guys. That was very good. That being said, I do have to announce that I have canceled my Grime Guard of the Month subscription going forward. It has absolutely nothing to do with Garan Toten Bags. I love their products. I love Gary and Ronnie. I love, just everything. It's been fun being on their Grime Guard thing. I have won several project bags over the 3 or 4 years that I've been collecting their Grime Guards. I have been the winner of several of their project bags over the years on their Grime Guard of the Month shipment. But there's just some things coming up that I'd like to try. So I'm attempting to readjust some of my spending so I could get into a couple other things. So this month's Grime Guard of the Month is my last Grime Guard of the Month shipment from Garan Toten Bags. So hopefully I'll be making more purchases, more bag purchases going forward. But yeah, I really like their project bags and I really like their Grime Guards. They're a great company to work with, and they're a lot of fun to meet too. They're really down to earth. I met Gary at a stitching meetup out in California when I was out there in 2019. He was out there for a business trip, and he happened to go to the meetup group the Saturday that I was going to go. So I got to meet Gary there, and then I finally got to meet Ronnie at StitchCon this last year in June. So that was a lot of fun, and really like their stuff. I'm going to miss being in the Grime Guard of the Month, but as I indicated, I have quite a collection of the Grime Guards, and I have probably 30 or 40 of them. There's a lot. There's probably close to 30 of them. So, I've probably got at least 3 years of Grime Guards. So, yeah, I have a lot. And I think at this point, it was just time for me to move along. So thank you, Gary and Ronnie, for making such a great product. Looking forward to hearing about your move to Alabama and everything like that. So that is that.
Well, that was a little annoying. I had been talking for about 10 or 15 minutes and didn't realize that I didn't hit the unpause button on my thing because I had paused it for a little bit. So I actually now have to go back and talk to you about some haul. Some more haul. So what I had shown you that I wasn't recording from before, I believe it was Kelly Green from Don't Run With Scissors. It was either her or somebody else here on FlossTube that I was watching a video of this last week or so, and they had mentioned a new to them designer called the Calico Confectionery. And I was really intrigued, so I went to their Etsy shop and I ended up purchasing 2 Easter patterns from them. So we have, the first one is called Easter Egg Time. I'm going to turn off this light because it's giving some glare. There we go. Easter Egg Time by the Calico Confectionery. This is on Etsy. And then the second one is called Marshmallow Row. I had hoped to get some Easter patterns because I'm hoping to work on some spring things coming in January and February for early 2023 stitching. So I'm hoping that these two will allow me to get some Easter stitching in, and they looked really cute. So thanks to Kelly Green or whoever it was on YouTube that enabled me to do that this past week or two. I also got the new issue of the World of Cross Stitch magazine with Shaun the Sheep. I still think Shaun the Sheep looks like the Serta mattress sheep on the Serta mattress commercials. There's quite a few things in here that I'm hoping to stitch. I'm not going to do a full walkthrough because Carolyn Zook from C Zook Stitch usually does a walkthrough on her channel. But the first thing I'm probably going to do are these stocking surprises. Little stocking labels. It's the alphabet. It's by Doreen Jones. I'm probably going to do these to label our stockings upstairs a little more formally. I think it would be really cute for me to do that. One of the other cute things that's in here, let me see if I can find it. These Have a Cute Christmas, these little kawaii Christmas symbols. Look at the candy cane. Look at the candy cane with the face. And the truck with the Christmas tree, the wreath. This Christmas tree, they all have faces. So, kawaii is a Japanese term for cute. But they also have, like, you know, all these other things with faces and stuff. Just really cute things. There's a lot of symbols in here. I probably will end up stitching several of those. There's a cookie that I could use for the cookie exchange finishing that I have to do. Whew. These were kind of neat. The Nutcracker paper doll kind of things stitched on perforated paper so you can articulate the arms and legs. Thought those were kind of neat. Then we have the Rainbow Brights Christmas trees. I thought these were really pretty. I might use some of these as my June Pride stitch along things for next year. And this was totally adorable, this penguin. I just thought he was cute as heck. So he's probably going to be a stitch for me sometime soon. So anyway, that's what I got from that. Stitching wise, I had just one more little bit of an update on a Mid-Amish life since my my last video. I've only worked on 2 projects. I worked on a Mid-Amish life for one more day after my last video and a new Christmas ornament. So here is my Mid-Amish life where I ended up. I was filling in the white of the house and I had worked on this quilt most recently. So that is where I'm at. This is going away until sometime in 2023 when I decide to pull it back out and work on it. Hold on just a second. So I am back. As I was alluding to earlier, I started a new little Christmas ornament to kind of finish up one of my WIPGO squares. I found these Prairie Schooler stockings. It's just the stocking toppers in my stash. I had picked this up for free off one of the freebie tables. I think I got this at the Stitching in the Springs retreat, to be honest with you. And I happened to glance at this. I was like, you know, I could stitch one of those up and it wouldn't take me very long to stitch them. So I was originally going to do this house here, but instead I decided to do this Santa. So I've worked on him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days so far in the last 2 weeks, and this is my progress on him. He is almost done. He is almost done except for the black background. And I have some little white snowflakes that I have to stitch on the black background. So he is pretty much ready to go. I might stitch a second one of these stocking toppers down here. I don't know yet. It's stitched up pretty fast. I'm doing this on 18 count Aida 2 strands over 1. So this is just some 18 count Aida that I had in my stash. Cut off a piece to work on it. The funny thing is I cut the fabric based on 14 count, forgetting that I was doing 18 count. So yeah, a little bit bigger than I needed it to be, but oh well, I might be able to squeeze a second one down here somewhere, maybe even a third one if I tilt it like that on the side. But yeah, so this is gonna complete, when I complete it today, before my event tonight, I am going to mark that square done. So this is off of the Prairie Schooler Stockings, book number 119. And that is all my stitching that I have so far. So those of you that may have watched my channel last year in 2021, last year in 2021 during the holiday season, when one of the network stations aired The Sound of Music, I did a little stitch along to it. I was working on Silver Creek Samplers Sing a Sampler series. Silver Creek Samplers has done a series of patterns based on The Sound of Music. It's do, re, mi. There's do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. And the verse at the bottom is when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. So, was it I think it was last year or the year before last, either in 2020 or 2021, I do not remember which, when they aired The Sound of Music, I started Silver Creek Samplers do, re, mi. And this year I am doing the same. So tonight, Sunday, December 18th at 7 p.m. on ABC, which for us is channel 6. ABC is showing The Sound of Music. It goes from 7 to 11 p.m. here Eastern Time in Ohio on ABC. They're showing The Sound of Music. So my plan is to stitch upstairs watching The Sound of Music tonight and stitching on this. That's kind of my annual thing. Sound of Music is my favoriteest ever musical show, TV program, whatever. When I was growing up, it was one of the only times that my parents would let me stay up past my bedtime to finish watching the movie. I was dog tired afterwards the next day because I got to stay up super late. But So I'm going to stay up watching. I'm going to watch The Sound of Music tonight and stitch on this. I am stitching through, I think I finished Sew, a needle pulling thread. I don't remember if I've gone back to Fa or if I'm moving ahead to La. I haven't decided yet which one I'm doing. But I am doing them all on one long piece of fabric. What are you doing? I have Misty. Hi, Misty. Misty's saying hi to everybody. Oh, God. Misty has the worst kitten gas in the world. It peels paint, you guys. Oh, my God. She's got gas. Misty, you have gassy ass. Come here, you. She wants to say hi to everybody. Say hi, Misty. Hi. Misty, look. Over here. Look. You don't want to say hi? Oh, God, you have gas. You have gas, little one. But look at her nose. She has a little black heart for a nose. Look at that. A little black heart for a nose. This is Misty. She's one of our newer kittens. We got her earlier this year. Yeah. She was found on the side of the road up in Marysville, Ohio, and she was brought home to the Minerva Park area where my husband and my mom and I live. And somebody had posted on our community group that they had this little kitten that they were looking to adopt to a good home for free. So Mom and I went over and saw her and met her and fell in love with her, so we brought her home. But this is Misty, one of our little kittens, and she is a terror. They've been terrorizing our Christmas tree, her and Mouse. But she just came to see, and she wants snuggles. But she's going to have to get out of the way. Come on. Down you go. Gonna have to get out of the way to Misty. Down you go. Anyway, so that is Misty. She's a new household member. But as I was saying, I am stitching the Silver Creek Sampler Sing a Sampler series on one big piece of fabric. This is in my poinsettia Garon tote bags thing. It is still in the Q-snap. Q-snap barely fits it. Woo. All right. So it looks like I was doing Fa. I have started in on Fa. So here is where I am at. So I have Sew done, and Fa is right here next to it. So I'm working on the Fa square. And I got some of the letters down here at the bottom done. So that is where I'm at. I'm going to be working on this tonight, hopefully on Fa, and getting some of that stitched on. So I have about 4 hours of stitching to do on this tonight. And if you'd like to join me, you can do something like Sound of Music Stitch Along, SOM Stitch Along, Sound of Music Stitch Along, My Favorite Things Stitch Along, Sing a Sampler Stitch Along, Do Re Mi Stitch Along. Let's just do Do Re Mi Sal, Do Re Mi Sal, or Sound of Music Sal. I think that's what I'm going to do. Hashtag Do Re Mi Sal or hashtag Sound of Music Sal. And I'll know that I am planning on stitching on this, but if you don't have to stitch on this. If you want to just watch the movie and stitch on something else, or if you just want to watch the movie, use the hashtag in your post, Do Re Mi Sal or Sound of Music Sal, and I'll know that you watched along with Mom and I tonight. Mom challenged me or asked if I wanted a stitching challenge, and I kind of told her no. I just kind of want the ability to work on this however much I work on it and not be tied to trying to get so much done. So my goal is 4 hours of stitching on this tonight during the Sound of Music on ABC. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Be there. All right? So let me know below in the comments if you're going to join, or if you joined. Link to some of the posts that you have. So there we go. Sing a Sampler series. All right? And looking forward to that. plans for next year. I have my WIPGO board kind of finalized. I don't know that I had it finalized last time, but here is my 2023 WIPGO board. You can see some of my typical things are on there, like Amid Amish Life, Saltwater Scrapbook, Stitch Rovia's Let It Snow, Long Dog Samplers Pandemic. Then I have some open-ended ones, like a New Start, full coverage whip of choice HAED, a non-HAED full coverage whip, several new starts, a neglected stitch along. So I have my 2023 WIPGO board finalized. In the Magical Stitches mystery group, you know that they are changing the group up a little bit this year. We are reading a book series by Jennifer Chiavarini. It's the quilting book series. There's more than 12 books in the series, so we're starting out in January with book number 1. Those books are on my Christmas list, and I'm hoping I get some, because if not, I'm going to have to go shopping next week to buy the first couple in the series. But the Magical Stitches group for 2023, they do the random DMC yearly challenge. They've picked 52 DMC colors, and your goal is to stitch in those colors in order. So these are the colors that they've stitched or that they've selected for the random DMC yearly challenge. I had a goal. I had a thought. Let me see if I can find it. Where is my thought? Oh, those need to go back in there with that. I'm going to stick those in there so I don't lose them. Alright. Where'd it go? I don't know. Where'd it go? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Where am I to? Is that it? Yes. So, I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do, but this may actually be, because you have to do at least 100 stitches in those colors. So I was looking for something kind of like a temperature cell or whatnot for it. And I don't know, this doesn't really give you, there's a small X in the pattern at the bottom row just above the date. This is the center of the triangles. So I was trying to figure out some interesting way to do it. And I came across this 2023 Temperature Stitch Along by Snarky and Modern Embroidery. It's pretty much just like triangles in patterns like this. And I may actually try and do that. Probably more like the left one triangle a day. It's not going to be a temperature one. It's just going to be 52 colors. So, yeah, I don't know what I'll do. Anyway, so I might do that for the Magical Stitches thing. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. So that is a potential plan. Coming up New Year's Eve, Pam and Steph, or Pam, at least. I think Steph is doing it too, kind of. But Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching, and also Kia B from Kia B Stitches here on YouTube. They are doing the 12 by 12 New Year's Eve challenge. So starting at noon, every hour on the hour, they are stitching on certain projects. I believe Pam is doing a mix of starts and maybe whips. Some people do all new starts for the 12 hours leading up until New Year's Eve. I have a little 12 by 12 New Year's Eve challenge, but you can see I have the 12 hours blocked off, what pattern I'm going to work on. Then at New Year's, they all get, I think around 11 o'clock, they're all going to do a Zoom or something, or they do an update, like an Instagram update around noon to get started, around 4, around 8, and then around midnight to kind of give a wrap up of this. It's going to be, I think, mostly on Instagram, but they might do a YouTube thing too. but I have a tracker for the 12 by 12 New Year's Eve challenge. So I may be participating in that in 2 weeks from now. I don't know exactly if I'll be doing that or not. So I have my tracker ready if I so choose to do that. And those are some immediate end of year plans. I have some planning to do. I did purchase the 12 hours of cross stitch planner, 2023 planner. This is the PDF printable one. So I have stitching tracking to do in my planner. So those are planner pages that I have printed off. I need to get bound. But yeah, so like I have my 2023 whips. I have new starts, things I want to do, 2023 finishes, all different kinds of trackers. So we have like, you know, the monthly calendar here. I have all that ready to go. So I'm going to be taking these, since I am off this week, I'm going to be taking these and filling a lot of these out, getting my whips added to it. And everything like that. You can see this week of green, I have a lot of open time for a lot of stitching this week because I am off work. That's why it's in green. My WIPGO board is still way open, but I don't know how many more of these I'm going to get finished this week. I know at least one of them is getting finished, but I don't know how many other ones will be finished this week. I'm probably done with WIPGO, honestly, for this year. Not much going on. Stitching challenge. Okay, so for magazine monthly challenge, we have this month's theme is Razzle Dazzle, Stonehearth Hutch by Thomas Kincaid. I've finally decided that's going to be my thing. It's out of a magazine. My goal is 200 stitches on it. The reason why I picked it is because it has blending filament in it that sparkles a little bit, and it's kind of a snowy scene. Snow can be very razzly dazzly when it's laying on the ground and everything shimmered and covered in a coating of snow. My acrostic I've kind of filled in. T, it's Twinkle this month. T is for Pumpkin Table Topper. I wanted to do 620 stitches, but I'm probably going to lower that because haven't done anything on it this month, but it's pretty easy to work on, so I can probably work on that some this week. Snow Village, I put 800 stitches. I don't know if I'll get 800 stitches done on it this week or not. So I did have Tricky Kitty, the one Halloween thing that I was going to try and finish. Instead, I put Kringle, Prairie Schooler Santa. Finish it. I can do that this week. That's annoying. And then A Mid-Amish Life. I've already finished the stitching on that. And Enchanted Christmas Reindeer. I have 500 stitches. That is the Heaven and Earth design. Donna Gelsinger, Enchanted Reindeer. I haven't worked on that at all. So, I don't have anything yet for I or N. I might put I for ice and just include, maybe do an additional 200 stitches on Stonehearth Hutch. I might do 4 Seasons. I might pull out something else that's kind of snowy. But yeah, I have 2 weeks to finish this up. So, yeah, I've already done L. I just need to finish K. I'm probably not going to get 800 stitches on Snow Village. It might be only 200 or 300 stitches, so I can adjust that as needed. But this is my magazine monthly challenge for December. Then for the 24 hours of cross stitch, a cross stitch challenge, this month is Gift Your Stitches. You can see I have finished F for Farmland. It was A Mid-Amish Life. I have finished O for Old St. Nick, the Santa Stocking Topper. I've done 200 stitches on that. It is also Yeah. So for do, re, mi, R, do, re, mi, I am doing 200 stitches. I can easily do 200 stitches tonight on that. So I am kind of plugging away at the 24 hours of cross stitch acrostic for the month of December for gift your stitches. I'm kind of plugging away on some of those. I'll be working on that a little bit throughout the week, kind of as I see fit. For Magic Stitchdom, where you're stitching for your park to play with, or to open up your Magic Kingdom park or Magic Kingdom theme park. They are doing the Nightmare Before Christmas. I haven't really done a whole lot for that. They were doing a Magic Stitchdom Christmas party event that I had been stitching on Amid Amish Life for that, but I've kind of let that kind of go by the wayside, just because I just don't, with the holidays and having so much other stuff going on and baking and all that, I didn't want to be tied down to having to worry about trying to stitch. So that's all I got for you. For 2020, immediate 2022 plans, I am prepping for 2023. The Magazine Monthly Challenge Group has announced their themes for the year. January's is confetti. Their acrostic for January is begin. So I'm going to be planning out that. Also in January, we are doing Baringo for Magazine Monthly Challenge. So I have my Baringo board. So every day for the first 25 days in January, Carolyn from Seazook Stitch will be calling out a number, and that is the piece you work on. They're more like prompts for Baringo. AB Singo, that's done in the beginning of the year, basically you take letters of the alphabet -1 and you pick projects, you relate projects to those letters, either by designer or chart name. But this is based off of prompts. So here is my board for Baringo. Planning on doing that. I am also in the process of getting my WIP list together for my tracking for next year, and also the things that I want to start. Next year, the 24 hours of cross stitch, one of the annual challenges is the ABC challenge, where you pick goals for the year connected to each of the letters in the alphabet. You can do 12 or 24, 12 or up to 24. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 letters picked out right now. Amid Amish Life, Carolyn Manning's Aquamarine, Kringles, which is going to be a new start, Pandemic, Santa of the Forest I'd like to finish. So you just pick your goals here. I'm still in the process of kind of eking out those. I'm also getting ready for monthly highlights. I'll just pull these off of my clipboard. That would be the easiest thing to do. All right, so for monthly highlight notes, I have some highlights for them going on. So for January, we have Magazine Monthly Challenge Group Baringo. February, I don't have anything. March is my birthday. So one of the things for my birthday is birthday focus for Sane, the 555, where you do 5 days of 50 stitches. I forget what the exact thing is, but 555. So, Stitching in the Springs retreat is also happening in March. In April, we have a Buckeye Game Fest. In June, Origins Game Fair. In July, Mom's birthday. In August is Dylan's birthday. In November, we have Stitching in the Springs retreat again, number 2, and Thanksgiving. So this is just some general planning for the year that I have going on. Monthly focuses. We have a place to put in the monthly focus. This is from the 2023 planner. Monthly focus. So in March, I'm doing Stained Glass Hello Kitty birthday focus for 555, and also Carolyn Manning Aquamarine. because aquamarine is my birthstone, and I am stitching Carolyn Manning's Aquamarine Shooting Stars, I believe is the name of the pattern. But so I'm in the process of kind of planning some of my stuff. Magazine Monthly Challenge has issued their 2023 themes. I'm just going to show you here. The 2023 themes have been listed already, so we know the themes. Full Coverage Fanatics has listed their yearly challenges. They are doing focus on a finish. Your goal is to finish a full coverage project. They're also doing by the numbers, which is probably something I'm going to do, is focus on a full coverage project every month. You can either do 500 stitches, 1,000 stitches, 2,000 stitches, or 5,000 stitches, but you post your beginning picture and then show the progress that you made for the month at the end of the month. So they're doing by the number cell, and you can pick how many stitches you do. I may be jumping in on that one. They're doing classic colors it's a monthly non-counting event. They will focus on a different color every month. January's color happens to be red. And you have to be able to see that color in the project as you're stitching it. Big or Little Challenge. Full coverage projects come in many sizes. For big projects, the pattern stitch count should be at least 650 by 850. And for small projects, the pattern stitch should be no more than 250 by 350. So they're doing either a Big or Little Challenge, and you put your started post. They do quarterly bingo boards. They're doing bingo in February, May, August, and November. And they're doing the Tour de France sale in July. So those are the full coverage challenges. All right. 24 hours of cross stitch. We have the marathon dates for next year. I don't know if I can show you the marathon dates for next year, but the first marathon date, January 20th to 22nd. So the goal behind 24 hours of cross stitch is to pick 24 hours over the course of the weekend in which you can cross stitch. Some people do team sleep, some people do team no sleep, where you do 24 hours of stitching straight. Some people just do as much stitching as they can, kind of like a marathon weekend, because they can't commit to 24 hours. Some people work on 24 projects. Some people work on 2,400 stitches. Some people just try and get whatever they can done in whatever time they can. But the whole idea was initially to start on Friday at like noon and go until Saturday, or Friday around 8 and Saturday around 8, and stitch an entire 24 hours straight. So that's how the team no sleep and the team sleep developed. So then it kind of has evolved to where it starts technically on Thursday. So anytime between Thursday and Sunday, if you can get 24 hours of stitching in, you know, you're considered great or whatever. Some people still do the team no sleep and stitch for 24 hours. I'm a team sleep. I have life going on, so I've never been able to do 24 hours straight. But so they have the marathon dates for that, and that's just pretty much about it. I'm going to be working on some semi-sane stitches or challenges as well this coming year, so we shall see about that. Don't need those extras. So yeah, I'll be getting my I'll be going through my whips, trying to get my whips nailed down and marked off soon. And that's all the plans that I have going forward. So that being said, I will call this quits for you for now, and get this edited or mashed together and uploaded so we can get to stitching in another hour and a half to the Sound of Music. Hopefully I can get this uploaded and everything. That being said, I hope you guys all have happy holidays. Hanukkah starts tonight as well. Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate. I'd like you to leave me a comment down below with some of your Christmas traditions. Hold that thought just a minute. Let me pause. I'll be right back. All right, hi everybody, I'm back. So I said I was going to do a giveaway, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway today. Now, in order to enter the giveaway, I'm going to give you a word 2 words actually to use in order to be eligible to win. I ask that you please be 18 years old to enter. I would really like you to be a subscriber to my channel. Please, in your comments, do not use the word giveaway. Do not use the word whatever. Do not use any word that will flag this video do not say win, do not, just say something to the effect, I'd like to stitch whatever, or don't even say that. I'm going to give you 2 code words to use because I have 2 patterns to give away today. And just use the code words that I give you somewhere in your comment. I will use the random comment picker on YouTube, and I will pick a winner. Now this giveaway, don't say the word giveaway because it will disqualify you from entering. Anyway, you must be 18 to win in order to allow me to ask for your address to ship it to you. I will be putting my contact email below for those of you that, well, it'll be in the video where I select the winner. But anyway, we have 2 patterns to give away to you. They're both lavender and lace patterns from Nora Corbett's mom, Marilyn Leavitt Emblem. These were put out quite a few years ago. They were both put out, published in 1989. That was the year I graduated from high school. The first one I'd like to share with you today, I do not have the label for the top of the package. I apologize to you. This is a second copy of it. My copy also does not have the top. So this is basically a pristine pattern. There is no markings on the pattern that I can see. So the first one we're giving away today is the Gift of Peace. And it's a very nice pattern by Lavender and Lace, Marilyn Leavitt Emblem, published in 1989. It's Lavender and Lace number 6. The code word to use for this is peace. So if you'd like to win this pattern, please use the word peace in your comments below. The second pattern I am giving away is also a copy. I have one of these already in my stash. This is another Lavender and Lace pattern. This one is called The First Angel of Light. You can see the little village down below. So she's kind of floating over basically a Christmas village, or a little sleepy village at night. And she's kind of Christmassy. This one, I would like you to use the word light. L-I-G-H-T. Again, this is new in the package. It has never been opened. I got this second copy either off of a freebie table or might have been in an estate sale box that I have. Both of these might have been an estate sale or off the freebie table. So, to win the Santa, you need to say peace. P-E-A-C-E. To win the angel, you need to say light. And yes, you can put both words in your comment to be entered to win both of them. So these are the giveaways. I will plan on doing this. I am off December 26th, so I will plan on coming to you with the winner sometime on December 26th. So you have from now until December 26th to decide on to get your entry in to win one of these 2. It's my first giveaway. I don't think you need to be, or please be a, because of shipping and everything, I'm not sure how much it'll cost to ship these overseas. So please be a United States person or somebody that I can ship it to. Or if you have somebody in the United States that I can ship it to that can get it to you, you're more than welcome to enter. But I'll just need the United States shipping address because I'm only shipping these to the United States right now. Partly because I just don't want things to get lost in mailing and all that. So please be a United States please have a United States shipping address, and I can get these to you if you should win. My goal is to get the drawing done on December 26th, and I will have that video up showing the winner then. Okay? So, to win this, use the word PEACE, P-E-A-C-E. To win this, use the word LIGHT, L-I-G-H-T. Okay? Thank you very much. Good luck, and hopefully you'll win. And hopefully everything will go smooth. So that being said, that's all I have for you this week. Please take care. Happy holidays. Hopefully you'll be celebrating. If you're sad this year and you're lonely, you don't have anybody to celebrate, just know that I'm thinking of you, and I wish you peace, and I wish you light, and hopefully you can find some comfort this year if you're sad and lonely and you don't know what you're doing for Christmas. Just know that I'm thinking of you, and that I just hope you're doing okay. Anyway, that being said, that's all I have for you tonight. Take care. Happy holidays, and we'll see you on the 26th for the drawing picker. Thank you very much, and take care, everybody. Bye.